That was history. Things have changed. You don't understand politics. These are what PAP supremacists and their Malays say to me when I discuss their system and policies. So let me introduce myself. I have studied Singapore politics for more than 25 years. My work has focused specifically on PAP's racism. I have 2 master degrees, a master of teaching and a master of international relations. Before I was detained without trial, I was completing my PhD on ASEAN and political change. I understand institutions. I understand stability. I understand how power protects itself. And the truth is simple. The PAP has not changed. We have changed. We have been trained and normalized to its way of thinking. The PAP has trained Singaporeans to believe they are multiracial, as though they are neutral. But we know that the cultural and social political foundation, the values they make their decisions on, and the preferences they give are based on the Chinese. They have been so successful that even Malays will defend clearly racist Chinese supremacist policies. PAP Malays defend the ethnic integration policy that seeks to break up our community so that we will never have political strength. They accept that if an area has more than 30% Malays, that it will be an enclave and a ghetto. Of course, no one will say the same if there are more than 30% Chinese. It is okay to have a lot of Chinese in a neighborhood, not Malays. As Schiffman observed, the idea behind the breakup of Malay and Indian communities is that if Malays or Indians are concentrated anywhere, they might rise up and commit violence. But of course, for the PAP, if Chinese are concentrated, we will not have that problem. The Chinese will not commit violence. But PAP Malays will not argue against it. They have adopted and been normalized into their PAP's worldview. As Bar and Low argued, these Malay leaders are active advocates of the Malay assimilation into the Chinese community. They noted that the PAP Malay MPs are obviously enthusiastic assimilationists since this is a large measure of their raison d'etre or their reason for being. Bar and Low, however, stated that Malay leadership accepts that the Malays need to assimilate into the predominantly Chinese Singapore or risk continued marginalization and discrimination. So while we look at current policies, we need to understand where they originate. We need to understand the hypocrisy of PAP's claims of multiracialism. The PAP has not changed. They are still the same Chinese supremacist party they have always been. We have changed. We now accept and defend their Chinese supremacism. It is not just history. It is our reality today, every day.